Hi, everybody. So today, I want to tell you guys a story. Specifically, the story of how Facebook made me an engineer. So let's get things started. How many of you guys have a Facebook account? Awesome, most of the room. Now, I want you guys to think about what motivates you to go to Facebook. Is it things like posting your own content, or maybe getting likes on your content, or maybe seeing your friends' content? Now, think about if the answers you just thought of might put you into one of these 4 categories of Facebook use based on psychogenic human needs. Figuring out the mathematical relationship between these 4 categories and your experiences on Facebook was a research project that not only changed my perspective on STEM, but also set me up to win more than $26,000 in prizes at the Canada-wide Science Fair in 2013, and also set me up to win the University of Toronto National Scholarship, which covers all 4 years of school and first-year residence. But my story starts back in high school, in grade 11 at my school science fair. If I was going to have to submit a project, I wanted it to be something that I was actually really curious about. And what I was curious about was why the heck me and all of my friends were so obsessed with Facebook. I had a plan to solve all of our problems. I was going to develop an app to cure Facebook addiction. But at the time, I didn't really associate that idea with something like science or math or even really coding. It actually took a cold phone call to a psychiatrist at the Center for Addiction and Mental Health in Toronto for me to start making those connections. And the craziest part was I was 15 and he actually picked up the phone. So by the end of that phone call, I was invited down to the center to talk to his colleagues. And when I went to go see them, they all kind of talked to each other and things got a little quiet. And eventually they looked at each other and said, "Do you think she's ready to meet the scientist?" Apparently, I was worthy of meeting the scientist, and it was actually the scientist who taught me how to make my dreams real using math. You see, you can't actually cure Facebook addiction until you've figured out what's caused Facebook addiction. And to figure out what causes Facebook addiction, you need to do a full STEM analysis. I had to use neuroscience to actually figure out what the problems were. I had to use statistics and math to analyze the data. I had to use my engineering and technology skills with the help of a coding mentor to actually develop my diagnosis app, which you guys, if you have your cell phones with QR codes, can actually try right now. So while my story isn't quite over yet, what I want you guys to take away is that a few years in the future, after I ended up going to the University of Toronto, all this exciting stuff happened. Now I'm taking a year off school to work for a company called Synaptive Medical. And the concepts from my science fair project are actually relevant every single day. Synaptive works in developing robotic and software systems to help people perform surgery on brain and spine. And I work in quality engineering, which means we need to make sure what we put out the door is safe, effective, and is not going to harm the patient. And in my job, guess what? I do things like math and coding, statistics, helping people solve their problems. So while my story is over today, what I want you guys to take away is that doing something like a science fair project can be the best opportunity you get to pursue original research and set yourself on a rocket ship to the next level in your career. And while my time is coming to a close today, I really want to encourage you guys to check out your own big ideas, chase them to completion, because as other people have been saying today, in a few years, it'll be you up here sharing your own STEM story for the next round of future students. So thank you.